Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into Hudson Technology's latest proxy statement. Will this company keep chugging along, or are there icebergs ahead in the financial waters? Let's find out if this report is chill or gives us the chills. Growing state have to Securities and Exchange. Cummins Group or Hudson Technologies just released their proxy statement. Think of this as a report card and voting guide all rolled into one, giving shareholders the details they need before the annual meeting in June. It covers everything from who's up for election to the board to how much the top executives are getting paid and what the shareholders will vote on. First up, the election of directors. 3 board members, Vincent Abatekala, Nicole Bulgarino, and Brian Coleman, are up for re-election for a 2-year term. It's like they're running for student council but with much higher stakes. The board consists of qualified individuals who provide the mix of director characteristics, experience, perspectives, and skills appropriate for Hudson. They look for a record of success, good work ethic, and team player abilities. It is mentioned that there were 6 meetings of the board were held during the past year. Nobody missed more than 25% of meetings. This is good. It seems the people in charge show up for work. The audit committee, which is a group of people who make sure the company's financial numbers are correct and fair, looked at Hudson's financial statements and gave them a thumbs up, recommending they be included in the annual report. They went over everything with the outside auditors, BDO USA, making sure everyone was on the same page. They also have an insider trading policy, basically a rule book to prevent people with secret company info from using it to make a quick buck on the stock market, which is illegal. It also prevents board members and employees from betting against their own company, a practice called hedging. That shows that the company wants its employees to be interested in the success of the stock price. Now let's talk about executive compensation. Hudson has a bonus program to reward its top people based on how well the company performs, measured by financial numbers. For the past year, some of the executives got bonuses based on the company hitting certain goals. The CEO got the most, $290,000, while the CFO received $57,000, and the Senior VP of Sales and Marketing got $45,000. The other CFO didn't receive a bonus. In addition to salary and bonuses, executives may receive them to outboost the stock value. During 2022, the Compensation Committee hired a consultant to compare executive salaries with similar companies. This ensured they were paying their executives fairly and competitively. However, while non-binding, the Compensation Committee values the input of the shareholders and will carefully review and consider the voting results when evaluating the named executive officer compensation program. This is what shareholders will vote on and have a say in the topic. Here's where things get interesting. The summary compensation table lays out the total pay packages for the top executives. In 2024, the president and CEO Brian Coleman made just over $1 million, over $1 million due years and 223 due to larger bonus payments. Kathleen Houghton, Senior Vice President, made $500 only there for the 7 in all in 2027 1020 hot doll. One more there for a partial year, so they only earned $2,007 and $500, and Senior Vice President made $500 only there for a FASIC and $80,000 compensation like insurance benefits. Looking back, his total compensation was higher in 2024 and all in senior salary in a 570 $1,621. Only there for a partial year, so they only earned $221,271 mainly salary and a $57,000 bonus. The other chief financial officer earned $380. The report also includes a pay ratio comparing the CEO's pay to the median employees. The CEO made 16 times what the median employee made. This gives an idea of the income distribution within the company. To find the median employee, the company looked at the Medicare wages and used that employee's compensation to calculate the ratio. Brian Coleman, as CEO, is guaranteed a certain level of compensation and benefits. For a while, he has an employment agreement that details what happens if he leaves the company under certain circumstances. If he's terminated without cause or if there's a major change in control of the company, he gets a pretty generous severance package. That includes continued salary and benefits for 2 years, plus a payout equal to his highest bonus from the past 3 years. That deal could be worth over $3 million, plus all his stock options would vest immediately. This table shows the potential payouts for executives under different bonus plans. For example, the CEO Coleman had a target bonus of nearly $2 million for 2024. These numbers are what they could earn if the company hits certain financial goals, not necessarily what they actually received. This table lists all the stock options held by the named executives. These options let them buy shares of company stock at a specific price. There's a lot of data here, so let's zoom in on a few key takeaways. We have the total compensation and actually paid compensation. What are the components? There's the deduction of stock options, the inclusion of year-end, fair value of equity. This calculation creates for some pretty big swings, where Brian Coleman's 2023 and 2023 and 2023 and 2023 and 2024 compensation gets significantly increased. When deciding what to pay the executives, the company looks at several performance numbers like EBITDA, which is a measure of profit, the company's stock price and net income. The company has reappointed BDO USA PC as their independent registered public accountants, which needs to be ratified by the shareholders. So what's my take on all of this? Hudson Technologies seems to be doing okay, but there are some worrying signs. One positive is the commitment to environmental safety. On the other hand, these executives are already making millions and are guaranteed huge payments in the event that they fail or quit. For one thing, this might make some shareholders mad since the CEO makes 16 times the average, but the biggest point of worry is that the company performance and revenue has been going down for years, as well as net income. And EBITDA, if Fredson can get past these points and find some growth, Hudson could be a good investment. That's all for today's Corporate Decoder Breakdown. If you found this analysis helpful, give us a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate filings. Let me know what company you'd like us to decode next in the comments below.